Yo, man, back with another video. Really supporting Bumble right now. If you know, you know. But yeah, bro. I seen this story today, and it came out 2 days ago. It was by CNN, and it was talking about how 2025 is the worst year for college graduates because it's harder to get a job. Because with everything that's going on with politics, it's harder to get like an entry level job. And then if you go into the comments, you see people talking about, oh, I graduated with a master's degree and I'm working as a lifeguard right now. And then other people are stating examples how they graduated with master's degrees and they come out of college and it's hard to find a job. You know what I'm saying? And you see all this, and then you see a reputable source talking about how it's hard to get a job with statistics. You can get discouraged, and that's what the video is about. It's like, do not be discouraged. Like you need to be able to weather the storm. Weather the storm. It's going to be plenty of examples out there in the world of why you should not do this, or how this didn't work for somebody else, or how history repeats itself. But you know, I want to say is that you were the example. I was reading this book and it was talking about how John D. Rockefeller he went through the U.S.'s worst financial crisis, but he ended up controlling 9% of the oil market. Do you think that he let that crisis like dictate the life he's going to make, or if he's going to cower, or you think he sat there and waited his turn, or he did what it takes to get where he wanted to go? I'm not telling you to ignore the statistics of like what's going on around you, but what I'm trying to tell you is that if you really want something, or if you really want what you're after, don't let the outside affect your judgment or your actions. They don't let it sway you. That's exactly what I'm trying to say. Don't let it sway you. Like stay the course and just believe. And have faith. And some things don't come instantly, and most things don't come easily. It does not come easy. So if you really want it, you're gonna have to put in the work, and most importantly, you're gonna have to be patient. I started realizing the importance of patience. You know what I'm saying? Of just going with the flow. Not letting it come to me. Not saying let it come to you, but just waiting your turn essentially, right? Just put it in the work, and then it will show up eventually. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, just don't totally give up on yourself. Don't give up on your life. Don't give up on your dream. Like continue to believe in yourself. And I was in the another part of the book is talking about just controlling your emotions. Like you're able to feel the emotion of being angry how it's no hiring, being angry how they left me, being angry how or sad, angry or sad, but don't let that affect your decisions. And it's the same about being too excited. It's been plenty of examples how a team gets too excited, they get lax, or they become relapse. You know what I'm saying? And then the team turns around and they start scoring, and by that time the other team has momentum. And you lose the game, all because you got too excited. Or if you're losing, it's vice versa. If you're losing, you say, "Oh my gosh, we can't win this game. We can't win this game. It's no way for us to win." Now you're destined to lose because that belief. I promise you, bro. Like the mind is so wonderful, bro. When you really believe something, it's going to happen, bro. It's going to happen. It's like you're basically telling yourself that like I can't do it. Instead of having a success mindset, I can do it. Like why not me? I'm the person for this job. It's this book right here. It's called The Magic of Thinking Big. You know what I'm saying? And it was just talking about just achieving everything you always wanted right there, fine print, right? When you start believing that you can do things, then you will start to act like it. You know what I'm saying? If you don't believe you can do something, you will not act like it at all. And then this is where being discouraged means. The definition of discouraged is to cause someone to lose confidence or enthusiasm. Where you don't have the courage, which is the ability to do something that frightens someone, right? You don't go after what you want, right? You you're easily swayed. You just let the fears of everything that you're making up in your head to be greater than what it is control you. And to be honest with you, confidence and enthusiasm is an emotion. And we're trying to get away from being controlled by our emotions. And then, but to get into, to have authority over our emotions, but to feel it, but to think with some logic, you know what I'm saying? Not go off our emotions, but go off logic, okay? But I appreciate you watching my video, and you guys have a good night or a good day.